Alright everyone, Steven Saran here with Heli Direct. Just want to give you a quick video on how to update the firmware on your Trinity Gyro. So you're not going to need much for this. We actually don't even need the transmitter, so we're going to get that out of the way. All you're going to need is your Trinity Gyro, a micro USB cable, and a receiver pack. And from there you'll need any computer. Then you'll go to nickmaxwellproducts.com, and that'll get you to the Trinity GUI installer. So I'll show you that here. So again, you go to nickmaxwellproducts.com, and from there, if you look, you'll see Trinity Flight Controller PC Interface / software update. Be careful, because if you go through the drop down menu, you'll see a Matrix and Elite Transmitter Current Trinity software version. You do not click on either of these unless you need to update your transmitter. So to get to the Trinity Flight Controller software, just click on the drop down menu. You'll come here, and as you can see, you have a download link, and on top of that you have how to update your Trinity step by step. Gives you a good description on what to do, nice and easy. Follow those, but again, I will show you them here real fast. This is a new gyro, so I'm not going to worry about saving anything. I'm just going to show you how to update. Once you have your GUI installer downloaded, go ahead, open it up. You'll download the Trinity software. From there, we will open it up, and now you have your Trinity software. From there, the software version, the software that you downloaded has the current firmware. Each time a new firmware comes out, you will have to re-download. As you can see here in the top corner, it says v1.0.1. Anytime a new firmware comes out, you'll have to re-download the installer. So as you see, you get a firmware load right here. What we're going to do is here on the side of our gyro, you'll remove this little plug, caps off the micro USB. We're going to plug our micro USB in, and we've got our receiver pack ready. The biggest thing that you don't want to do is put it into the RPM sensor output, so this very last output. You can put it in pretty much anything else. I tend to put it in aux1 or aux2. From there, we'll go ahead and plug in your gyro. You'll have some flashing lights, and you'll notice that in the Trinity software, you'll see these circles start spiraling around. It is starting to read your gyro. You'll have a percentage pop up in the middle, and then when it's done, you'll notice on the edge you have your firmware version here in the top right corner. So I'm 1.00, and then my serial number. And there it'll tell me any information. As you can see, the pitch changes, roll changes, yaw changes as I move it. So it is currently reading the gyro, tells me what bank I'm in, which I don't have this bound up to anything. And once you're ready to go ahead and upload the firmware, you'll click on load. Okay, successfully read update file, click download to load firmware. All you do is come over here, click download. Would you like to save the current parameters? If you are wanting to save anything in your gyro, I highly recommend this. If you already have this set up on a helicopter, you can go ahead and select yes, and I'll show you what that looks like real quick. It'll come up with this. It'll save all the parameters that you currently have, and then you just go ahead, and if anything happens during the update, you can reload those old parameters. So just make sure you remember where you saved that too. We do not have that. It's going to say current parameters were not saved, canceling downloads. Now we're going to re-click, come back here to download. Would you like to save? We're going to say no, because again, this is a brand new gyro. Nothing has been put on this gyro. And now it's telling you that it wants you to power cycle the Trinity Flight Controller. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to unplug power. We're going to re-plug power in. And you can see the percentage go up. It's going to erase the previous firmware. And now it's putting the new firmware in. All right, flash complete. It's going to reboot. And now if you look here in the top right corner, my firmware version is now 1.0.1, which is the same firmware as our program. So that means that I am now updated and I am ready to go ahead and install this on my heli. That's it. That's all that it takes to update your Trinity Gyro. So another thing to keep in mind is you do need a receiver pack in order to power the gyro during the update, as well as you need your micro USB. That is not a USB-C. There are of course adapters, or micro USBs are a dime a dozen. Also, keep in mind about this port. You want to make sure that wherever you install the gyro on your helicopter, you have access to this micro USB port, so that way you can do updates at any time. So that's updating your gyro. If you guys got any questions, just give me a shout, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out.